This is Inside Indiana Business Radio on demand for Tuesday, May 30th, 2023. I'm Gary Dick. Tennessee-based Atmos Filtration Technologies has launched its initial public offering as it continues to spin off from Columbus-based Cummins. The company, which began trading on the New York Stock Exchange, looks to raise as much as $316 million in that IPO. A local small business is hoping to deploy technology in the coming years that could help seed producers and distributors more quickly determine the genetic makeup of their products. NanoBio Designs, which has offices at 16 Tech in Indianapolis and lab space at Purdue University's Bentley Bioscience Center, is still in the early stages of developing its Express Seed platform. The technology operates by using microparticles to detect whether certain DNA signatures, like genetic modifications, are present and at what levels within harvested grains and other row crops. In northwest Indiana, the town of Sherrville is gathering ideas for future redevelopment at the site of the former Illiana Motor Speedway. Our partners at the Times of Northwest Indiana report town officials are looking at a variety of recreation amenities for the site, which has sat vacant since 2016. The town acquired the 60-acre property, which held stock car races for 70 years before shutting down in 2016. From the state's #1 source for Indiana business news, you're listening to Inside Indiana Business Radio. Get ready, West Central Indiana. We're headed your way. IBJ Media, Inside Indiana Business, and the Indiana Economic Development Corporation invite you to the inaugural Engage West Central Indiana event presented by CareSource, Indiana University, and Old National Bank. Tuesday, June 20th at Holman Center at Indiana State University. We'll be diving into talent, education, and other issues shaping the regional economy. More at ibj.com/engage. West Lafayette-based Emergent Solar Energy has begun operation of a $500,000 solar project at the Indianapolis headquarters of Able Construction.
Emergent managing partner Jeremy Lipinski said the project is one of the largest of its kind in Indianapolis. The company, headquartered in the Purdue Research Park, says the bifacial solar panels will span more than 21,000 square feet on the roof of Able Construction's facility near the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. The panels are expected to generate nearly 290 kilowatt hours of renewable energy, enough to power more than 39 homes annually. Lipinski said the project is an example of how solar can be integrated into existing commercial buildings to offset utility-purchased electricity and help businesses accomplish their sustainability goals. Mitchell Abel, Vice President of Business Development for Able Construction, told Inside Indiana Business the company expects to save about $1.5 million in energy costs over the life of the solar panels, resulting in long-term financial stability. The building is also home to Able Motorsports, which owns a team in the Indy Next Series and fielded the number 50 car driven by R.C. Enerson in this year's Indianapolis 500. Alex Brown, Inside Indiana Business Radio.
Indiana University has selected David Tolchinsky as the next dean of the Media School on its Bloomington campus. Tolchinsky currently serves as a professor of radio, TV, and film and director of the Pritzker-Pucker Studio Lab at Northwestern University. The Indiana Department of Transportation said late last week it will close the Black River Welcome Center on eastbound I-64 in Posey County for reconstruction. The closure, set to begin this week, is expected to last about 2 years. The building will feature characteristics of a log cabin resembling President Abraham Lincoln's childhood home with exhibits of the area's history. This is Gary Dick for Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.